All right, guys, so like you saw in the title, this is kind of an unboxing for Temu. Now, if you're interested in seeing some of the stuff, my Temu haul, if you're interested in seeing some of that stuff, then stay tuned through the intro. What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. If you enjoy beard product reviews, gear reviews, EDC videos, then you have definitely come to the right channel. Take that first step, click that subscribe button. All right, so I did a video a couple weeks ago titled, Temu, Is It Bad? And I posed the question in that video, would you guys like to see a Temu series? And I had a bunch of responses. So I have gone on to Temu and I purchased just under $30 worth of gear to test and basically give you guys a series on Temu products. So everything that I purchased, including this dry bag, everything I purchased is in this dry bag. I filmed a quote unboxing video, and yeah, my microphone didn't work. I recorded 2 videos that day, two times, and my microphone didn't work. So had to redo this one, but I got everything in here, got all the trash out of it. So number one, everything was under $30. As I showcase things on this video, I'll put the price of what I paid. I've already done 2 price adjustments and I am like almost $3 to the good from where I started with. So they've already given me like almost $3 worth of credits from price dropping on things that are in this bag. So I picked up this dry bag. Now it's not what I was thinking. This is kind of a canvas outside, but it appears to be durable. Now everything that I'm going to show you today, we're going to do an individual video on. We're going to call this a Temu series. Not sure the frequency of those videos, how we're going to do them once a week, whatever, but we're going to do those and then I'll order more if I need to. But everything's going to get tested. Like everything in this bag we're going to test in some form or fashion, and I'm going to come give you my thoughts on it. But during this video, I'm going to tell you what I've paid minus the price adjustments. So what I've ended up paying overall. So this dry bag, it's got the plastic clip up here. It's got a little plastic carabiner. It's the roll top standard dry bag roll top design. So we've got that. Now, let's just start getting into stuff. Now, a couple of these things that I purchased, I knew what I was looking at, and I bought them because of what they were. And then I was just trying to get a few extra things. And those extra things, this is one of them. So you see this here? This is an elastic strap. It comes off. It is basically a pad to sit on. It's kind of got a reflective side on it, and then kind of almost like a canvas nylon kind of side, not nylon, kind of canvasy side. But it all just folds up one way or another. And yeah, there you go. You have that. I don't think anything in this bag cost me more than $3. I may be wrong on that. Everything will go on the screen, but a little sitting pad. Those come in handy when you're hiking. I'm telling you, very handy when you're hiking. So we got a little tarp, little emergency tarp, very lightweight. It's not ripstop, but it does have tie outs on every corner. So, and it's decent size. It's not huge, but again, this would be an emergency shelter or emergency ground cloth or whatever. But we're gonna get into all this stuff a lot deeper with individual videos. But I just want to show you what all we're going to be showing in our Temu series getting started. And like I said, just letting you know, everything in here was less than $30. So next we have a belt. Now this I think was listed as kind of like a tactical belt. So it is, if I can get that elastic piece over. This buckle is plastic. It's got some metal components to it, but it's the standard tactical design that clicks in and does that. Now you do have to add, it comes separate, so you have to loop that through yourself, but it does give you a piece of elastic for retention on your loose end once you put this on. I've never even put this on yet to know anything about it, other than it feels like pretty good nylon webbing, and the clip is plastic but we're gonna really run it through the mill and test it. I'm gonna test it with a few pew-pews and see how it holds them, because it's just kind of a flimsy nylon belt. But for a couple dollars on Temu, it may get you through. So let's see what else we have. I just kind of threw everything in the bag. So I got the daylight signal mirror. All right, so the emergency signal mirror. Got instructions on this side. It's one that you kind of look through, find where you want to see, and your sun reflects and it lets them know. So we're gonna test this, see if it's actually, ooh, that was bright. I actually blinded myself. So we're gonna test this and see if it's directional. All right, that's what I really want to test with this. See if it's directional enough to do what it's supposed to do. So we're gonna look at that and see how really durable it is. Next, we have a shank of 100 foot of paracord. Now this is 1, 2, see if I can tell how many strands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7-strand paracord, 100-foot shank. Now, I don't know a real way of testing paracord other than tying a few knots in it, giving a little strength test and stuff like that, seeing how it'll do. But 7-strand paracord, for the price that I paid on Temu, you cannot beat that. It looks just like the paracord that I've picked up at other online retail stores. I've picked up in stores. It doesn't look any different to me. I've done a lot of working with paracord over the years with different bracelets and different things. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look anything like that. It looks like just regular 7-strand paracord. So there you go. Next we have a little fire starter. We got a striker and a little ferro rod. Now it's got a heavy coat of paint on it, so we're gonna really give this the run through the mill. It's got just a cheap cordage on here. It's nothing fancy. I could probably pull this and break it, but a little nylon cordage. So we'll probably replace that with some of that paracord. Next, we have a pack of 4 paracord tensioners. So these are for like your tent stakes, something like that, to kind of tension that paracord up, or your guy lines up for your tent, your tarp, something like that. So we're gonna check those out. It was a pack of 4, really not a bad price. Oh, hey. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, make sure you do that. Here's a different design of some tensioners. So we'll test these out as well, see how all that works. And then lastly, this is what I'm looking most forward to, is a keychain multi-tool. So check this bad boy out. All right, so trying to do it where it'll focus. You got a pry bar up top, which can also double as flathead screwdrivers. You got a little flathead screwdriver right there. Grip, I guess, or you can use that to lash some paracord around it. You've got a lanyard hole here. You got a 1/4-inch diameter, like nut driver. You got different socket sizes here. Now I'll have to test these to see what size they are, because I don't know. A little bottle opener on this side, and this appears to be something similar to like a gut hook, a seatbelt cutter, whatever. I mean, it is sharp. It's got a good little blade on the inside, but this is pretty thick. It didn't have dimensions on it, but it is pretty thick to be just a keychain tool. And I mean, it's pretty solid too. I can get 0 flex out of this. I mean, it is pretty well machined and built. So we're gonna test this out, give it a run. But for the price, again, I couldn't turn it down. So we're going to be doing a Temu series on this channel. So if you are interested, be watching for that. We're going to start it sometime in January. I didn't even count how many products we have here. We've got 10, maybe even 12. So I don't know if we're going to do, say, maybe one a week, one every 2 weeks. Going to drop a video for one of these products. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss it. If there's anything that you've seen on Temu that you want me to take a look at, shoot me a DM on Instagram or comment down below in one of these videos, and I will get over and check it out. I've got some stuff in my cart now. I'm going to see how this goes, and then we will start doing some more so we can run my plan is throughout the year of 2024 doing that Temu series. So giving you guys some stuff to look at and decide if you want to get over there and if it will be worthwhile for you. So there you go. I will see you in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me review, what you think just off this video, just one glance at some of these products. What do you think? You think they're going to be worth the money I paid for them? Do you think they're going to be crap? Let me know in the description and or in the comments, and I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.